Okay, we're playing a team this week that's about like us. They're 6-2. They're ranked 17 or 19 in the country, somewhere in there, about like us. Very, very similar record-wise and so forth. And we've both played 2/3 of the season, so we'll see who plays the best last third as we go through. Our pass defense we thought was better going into last week's game, but obviously we didn't play very well. Coverage-wise, we had some breakdowns. Guys were out of position, and we just didn't cover some guys when we were trying to. But I thought Coach Johnson called an excellent game, and Coach Ward and all of our coaches we're spending overtime trying to play some pass defense around here. And if we're going to finish strong, we got to get better in that area. We also had a lot of mistakes offensively last game. We were very fortunate to beat Tennessee because of some mental errors and so forth on our offensive team. It was the first time all year I think that we were on the 2-yard line or 2.5 and failed to score. Couldn't even get a field goal. Had a turnover there. We were only 4 of 7 in the red zone. And prior to that, I think we'd been leading the conference in red zone scoring. So anyway, we were able to win a game where we didn't play well. We had enough mistakes and so forth to lose the game. So it worked out for us, and again, we're going to try to get better. Hopefully our guys will have a real good week of practice to where we can gain some confidence as we make our stretch run here the next 4 weeks. But other than that, we're very healthy, except for Chris Culliver. Chris had a shoulder injury that will eliminate him for the rest of the season. So we wish Chris the best. He's played well here, and we got to have somebody to jump in there and take his spot. Marty Marquette will get a chance. C.C. Whitlock will probably be the first guy in there, and hopefully those guys will play well. So other than that, we got a lot to work on in practice this week. But should be an exciting game. Again, Arkansas is leading the conference in pass offense. Not only are they leading it, I think they're leading it by about 100 yards more per game than the second-place team. So they're way ahead in pass offense, and right now we're at the bottom in pass defense, but we're number 1 in run defense. So if you had your choice, you certainly would prefer being number 1 in run defense. So anyway, should be a heck of a game. I know our fans will be pumped up, fired up, and it's a huge game for us. One of the goals that our team set was to win all the home games. I don't mind telling you that now because we do have a chance. I don't know if we can do it or not, but that was a goal. And for our guys to beat Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee the same year right here at Williams-Brice is pretty neat, and we'll see if we can finish it off. Trying to win 7 home games this year. Won't be easy, but if we play well, we'll have a chance. So we're looking forward to see if we can't play a lot better this Saturday night. I think it's at 7:20? 7:06. Earlier than I thought it was. Okay, any questions? Okay, Glenn?
Coach, up here.
Yep.
Is the pass defense, I know you guys have been working on that, is that something that can get turned around enough in
well,
5 or 6 days?
If we can teach our guys to stay in their position on the field and be a ball player, it can. If not, then no, it won't. If we can smash a receiver or two while he's catching the ball instead of standing around letting him catch it, it can get better. So we've got to be more aggressive back there, and we got to play our assignments and, go play because Arkansas obviously the best passing team in the conference, although they lost their best receiver. I think Childs, unfortunately, got hurt last week. So anyway, but they still got plenty of players, and of course their quarterback Ryan Mallett may be the first quarterback taken in the draft. They say, who knows? But he's a big time passer.
Steve, what do you like and dislike about going mostly to the spread offense this year?
What do I like or dislike? Oh, that's a long answer there. I don't know if I got that one right now. That's too complicated. But I do believe there's a place for the quarterback underneath and a place for the quarterback in the shotgun. I believe you need to do both. Some people like to stay in the spread. I think just as a guy who played quarterback some, that there's a time to be underneath and a time to be in the shotgun. So hopefully we'll continue doing both.
Coach, is this one of those games where you feel like you have to score a lot of points, maybe?
Well, you never know, Glenn. You never know till the game starts and this, that, and the other. But the way our season has been going, what works best for us is try to run the ball with Marcus and stay on the field and consume some clock. And Arkansas doesn't play that way. They'll try to score in 3 plays if they can and tell their defense, hey, go stop them and get us back out there. And hopefully that's an attitude that well, last year we had that attitude because our defense got them off the field quickly last year, but we've just struggled stopping third downs. And you know, that sometimes I ask our defensive coaches, why is this guy out there? And they say, well, the other guys are tired. And I said, well, you know, if we could get them off the field on those third downs, they wouldn't be as tired. So we just got to play overall better. Offense, defense, our special teams coverage was very good last week. Had a punt, hit one of our guys in the foot, and Blake Baxley made a beautiful fumble recovery. I tell you, one thing we did do well was get the loose balls last week, and that's probably why we won the game. We got to think about every fumble that was out there, and we haven't been doing that. So that was encouraging to get some turnovers, but we really did not play our best, but it worked out, and we got to sharpen up these next several games.
You made a reference to, on your pass defense, about it sounded like guys being out of position or something. Mm-hmm. Is there confusion, miscommunication? What's been going on there?
No, it's just a guy that's supposed to be like in the middle of the field and he runs over yonder somewhere. Or if a guy's supposed to be here, he ran off and left his area. Sometimes when we're playing man-to-man, you know, we try to stay on his inside or his outside, and we get beat the other way or something like that. And then sometimes just get beat. You know, guy runs a good route, ball's on time, and nothing you can do about that. But when, you know, it's a team sport. So even if you're playing man-to-man, we generally have a helping guy either in the middle of the field or in the corner or at the post, something like that. So those players need to be there. And we've not done that well all year. We've had some safeties, as you know, run out of the middle of the field or the corners or wherever they're supposed to be, and we got to quit that. We got to be where we're supposed to be and give our defense a chance to play well. So we've talked about that. Coach Lorenzo Ward, who's sort of our pass defense coordinator now. Coach Johnson's head of everything, but Lorenzo Ward is a guy that's played secondary, guy who coached it in the NFL and so forth. So we're putting a little, giving him a little bit more importance as far as pass defense.
Steve, Saturday you guys put Connor Shaw in on that first drive again, I think in the fourth quarter, the beginning of a drive. Why did you guys decide to get him in for the first time?
Well, we wanted to run that one play, see if it could make anything. It didn't make much. So we put Steven back in and so forth. Yeah, Connor's a pretty good runner, so we put him in there to try one of those wildcat-type plays every now and then. But again, you still got to block somebody, and we didn't block it very well, so I think he just made a couple of yards on it.